Alright, hey everyone, it's Krist back again, doing a live stream of Shenmue 1 and 2 for PS4. Now, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try to play the games without the patches installed, because I'm actually a little curious as to how glitchy they are, just on their own without any patches. Let's go ahead and start up Shenmue 1. As you can see, the patch is downloading now. But we're going to play for a bit without the patch, just to see how glitchy it is. Let's check the options. Oh, interesting. The audio language is defaulted to Japanese. We're going to do English. Check out the graphics settings. So everything's enabled right now. We'll just leave that alone. We'll test out the other options in a little bit. Let's go ahead and start it up. Loads up very quickly. So yeah, there is a single patch so far for PS4. I believe the Xbox One version has a 1.03 patch. So, no, I've not seen any sailors yet. You bald bastard. CX in the chat. Ine-san. I'm more worried about getting my gold grill than the fact I'm going to prison, pound me in the ass prison.
But Hazuki-sensei...
My father?
I'm more worried about the fact they're going to cut my hair off than the fact I'm going to get pounded in the ass daily. Priorities, man. It's all about the priorities. So yes, I am playing this without a patch installed because I want to see if this shit's gonna glitch out at all. Fukusan is such a bitch. He's always whining like, Ryo, don't go. Don't avenge your father, Ryo. Such a beta cuck simp. Lon D is the true alpha male. I have a feeling Lon D is going to be some sort of misunderstood character once Shenmue 3 comes out.
I've no intention of telling you.
Like maybe he did get screwed over by Yo's father in the past. But we shall see, I guess. So I'm basically gonna play as long as possible without the patch installed until I run into a glitch, and if I do run into a glitch, I'm going to restart it and install the patch and see if it's any different. I've heard the glitches are kind of random for certain people. I've seen forum posts where people said they've played for 6 hours and not seen a single glitch, and other people saying the cutscenes glitch out constantly. Like, supposedly it does a thing where you just see a solid color, or the camera, like, misplaces itself, like against a wall or something.
The mirror. It's buried.
So we shall see.
Under the cherry tree.
Does look pretty crisp on my TV screen right now. It's unfortunate that the Shenmue 2 cutscenes are letterbox top, bottom, and sides.
It can't be.
I think they really should have just zoomed in on the Shenmue 2 cutscenes, because they're already like letterbox format for 16:9 aspect ratio. So I don't understand why they didn't just zoom that in, but whatever.
Father. We have it.
Never understood why that's called a mirror. It doesn't even look like a mirror. It just looks like a stone disc. Unless that's just some culture thing that I don't know about, because I'm an ignorant fucking hick. That could be. Yeah, ever since I was, you know, a teenager playing this game, I'd never understood why it was called a mirror. I do have the bloom lighting on, and I must say it doesn't look too bad. I thought it would make it look like crappy some way, but it's pretty subtle. Like, I can see the bloom, I can see how, you know, they're kind of glowing a bit.
Your friends.
But it definitely seems fairly subtle, so I might just leave it on, but I'm going to test the different graphic options. It is kind of cool that you can play the 480p mode, just so you can kind of get that sort of authentic Dreamcast look with the, you know, the more jaggy visuals. So far it looks pretty nice. I actually don't mind cutscenes in this 4:3 format. It's just the Shenmue 2 ones are going to be like an even smaller window. So that's unfortunate. What game is this? This game is Shenmue 1. It's a re-release of a Dreamcast game. This game has a cult following. First time Shenmue 1 has been released outside of the Dreamcast. So yeah, this is the packaging. Probably kind of reflective, but not too special, but comes with a two-sided poster at least. Might as well show you guys. So yeah, it's got this on one side and this artwork on the other side. It's a pretty small poster. I wouldn't actually hang it up. I'll just leave it in the package. And there is reversible art inside the case, so that's cool. This was $30, but I paid $24 with Best Buy GCU. Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not too glitchy, because there's definitely a lot of reports of glitches. Okay. So right away you gotta search for all the items in his room. Get the cassette tapes for listening to the music. Grab the cassette player. Oops. Okay, so one thing I'm not liking with the controls, which I'm pretty sure is not how it was on Dreamcast. Yes, this swap, look, and run. Pretty sure on Dreamcast it defaulted to the left trigger for running and the right trigger for looking. At least that's how I have it, so I'm going to leave it like that. That's what I'm used to. Okay, I already opened that one. Oops. Kenneth, what's up? Yeah. Shenmue. I'm not surprised some people don't know about Shenmue though. It's not exactly a mainstream game. It's a cult favorite though. So the people who do know of it, love it. So we'll grab all this stuff. I want to try not to spend too much time in here because it's kind of... Well, the whole game is kind of slow, but we'll just try to get past this opening part pretty quick. Ryo's dirty socks, or clean socks rather. So many clean white shirts because he always wears the same thing. Open up the what you would call it, the wardrobe. Oh, he does have some different shirts. Lots of blue jeans and white t-shirts though. Ryo staple. I just wondered like what these was on the cover of these magazines. I wonder if that's a real band. Can't even tell. Okay, let's just check in here. I can't remember if there's anything. Also, it's like a move book, but maybe not. I open this side. I don't think there's anything in this side though, just boxes. Alright, let's get out of his room.
Ryo-san, you should still be resting.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must keep busy, otherwise I'll get depressed.
I understand.
You can see the texture work is pretty rough.
Yes.
Kind of low polygon characters by today's standards, but back in the day,
As for you,
having characters this detailed
today,
in a 3D game like this was really amazing.
from tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the shoe.
When you were still used to, you know, 32-bit PS1 graphics or something, or Sega Saturn.
I believe he's in the dojo.
This was definitely a step up back in the day. Something the kiddies won't understand. YouTube copyright claim was created for my Silent Hill 1 playthrough. Awesome. I love getting copyright notices while I'm in the middle of streaming. That really makes me feel good, man. Alright, so let's get the little extra scene here by looking at the food. Carrots.
While you're still sleeping in bed, farmers are working hard in the fields, carefully picking carrots one by one. So how can you waste them like that?
Okay, I'll eat them.
So who knows if I'll run into these cutscene glitches. It might, I might have to play for several hours before I run into the glitch, but I was hoping I'd run into it during the stream.
That's my boy.
Oh, there you go. There's one of the trophies earned. I think a lot of the trophies are tied to finding all these hidden cutscenes like that. Yeah, the thing with Shenmue is you can pick up all these objects. There's no point of really doing it, but it just, you know, lets you freely interact with stuff. If you look in here, friggin' cockroach.
It's just a cockroach.
Lots of little hidden details like that. And yeah, you can just sort of mess around, picking stuff up and looking at it. No reason to do that, but yes. Look in the fridge, in the freezer. Got some frozen fish, plenty of fish in Japan. What is this game about? It's basically like a life simulator, but it's also an adventure game, a kung fu. It's almost like a kung fu movie in game form, but it's definitely an original game. It originally came out on Dreamcast, and it was kind of, you know, mixed reception back then even. People didn't like the slower pace of it, but it's meant to be like a life simulator. But it's also like a murder mystery, whatever type of story. Anyways, let's go outside. But yeah, it takes place in 1980s Japan, and then later the next game you go to China. So it's got kind of that 80s flavor to it. Low technology. Yes, here's the Hazuki residence. And the koi pond. All them koi fish. There's another memory you can activate right here. Yeah, it's an interesting game. It definitely influenced a lot of games, but yeah, it's not for everyone. It's very slow paced. A lot of walking around and talking to people, examining stuff. But it's made by the guy who created the Virtua Fighter series. So the fighting in it is a lot like the Virtua Fighter games.
That's right.
So it's very like realistic looking fighting based on real martial arts.
Tighten up your abdomen.
Man, Jared would love this game.
Find your center of balance.
Too bad he's probably too close-minded to even give it a try.
Yes.
He's too busy eating big to get big. Oh, there's another trophy. Pretty sure a lot of those are just tied to getting the secret cutscenes. Alright, so let's do something really quick here. Let's show off the different graphic modes. So you can play in the original low-res Dreamcast resolution. You can turn the bloom off. So let's just see what the low-res looks like. So there you go. I'm not sure how noticeable it'll be on the stream, but you can see it's a little lower res now, a little blurrier. Stuff like the trees have that shimmer on them because they're lower res, but this is the resolution that the Dreamcast version ran at. Although even this looks better than it did on Dreamcast, to be honest. And then you can even turn it to the original aspect ratio, which was 4:3. So let's do that for a little bit. We'll just watch one of the cutscenes in the lower res. The cutscenes are always 4:3, but it's more accurate to have the gameplay in this aspect ratio as well.
Okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I want to ask you about.
But yeah, even in this lower res mode, it still looks better than the Dreamcast did, probably because it has anti-aliasing. which kind of smooths out the image a bit.
Landy demanded the mirror, and then they threw me out of the dojo.
The black suits, catch the names?
I don't know.
So far, I've not noticed any
They came out of
glitches.
nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fuku-san.
People are experiencing glitches, but
If you know anything
I have
at
a
all,
feeling it's more
be sure to tell me.
random. It's not like a consistent glitch
Why?
that
What
people
you gonna
experience.
Ryo-san,
So that's
where are
good,
you
I guess.
going?
That doesn't always happen,
Going after
but
them?
still, it's a bit unfortunate when
Look what they did to
these
Hazuki
game
Sensei.
collections ship with
They killed my father.
a lot of
Right
glitches.
in front of me. I will have my revenge.
But yeah, it's kind of like a martial
do
arts
this.
revenge story.
My father.
It takes a while for the action to actually pick up, though. So yeah, right now I'm basically playing in what would be how the Shenmue would have looked playing on the Dreamcast almost. Although it's not quite the same. Just kind of similar. So we'll just run down here. So yeah, you can see like on the rooftop there, it's kind of shimmering. It's because I'm in the low res mode. See the rooftop up ahead? It's very shimmery. But then when I switch back over, we'll leave the bloom off. We'll put a 16:9 back on. So now you can see it cleans it up quite a bit. You can see the rooftop is hardly shimmering at all now. Anyways, let's go talk to some people.
Noriko.
What's up?
So the flow of the game, you just go around talking to people,
That day,
asking them about your current objective to get a clue to
incident.
the next spot you're
I
supposed to
heard
go.
about it from Nozomi.
And in between that, you'll get into
Must be
fights,
hard
or
for
there'll be like
you.
cinematic
No,
sequences
I'm
where you
fine.
have to do a quick time event. You know, you press directions and buttons to
Did you see any men wearing black suits that day?
you know, fight your way out
No,
or
I didn't.
whatever.
What about them?
It's nothing, really.
The voice acting is very stiff.
Yo. Hey, bro.
It's kind of that so bad it's good style
ask you
of voice
something.
acting.
Yeah? What is it? That day, did you see any men wearing black suits?
That day? No, I didn't see them.
I see.
But yeah, when this came out, it was very
Any
advanced.
idea of who may have seen them?
You never really
How
had
about
games where you could
Ishida-san
walk around a
or
full
Kondo-san?
city with
Those women
every
just might
character
know
having their
something.
own voice.
You know, they're always near the payphone in Sakuragaoka.
So you really have to put
Standing
yourself
there
back in that
chatting and
time
gossiping
to
all
really
day.
appreciate what
Yeah.
they did in this
Maybe
game.
they know and are chatting
Even
about
if it was
now.
kind of stilted.
I'll ask them. Thanks.
Yeah, I got some clues and you can check what people have told you in your notebook. One thing that seems strange, pretty sure I turned the bloom off, but it almost seems like it's still on. Okay, now it seems like it's off. That might actually be kind of a glitch there. Yeah, see, that's the bloom on. You can see the sky is kind of brighter looking. Let's try turning it off again. Okay, there, now it's off. So let's play without the bloom for a bit.
Hey.
Talk to these little brats.
Wanna play with me?
Sorry. Maybe later, okay?
I don't want to play with you. They'll accuse me of being a pedophile.
Hi, Megumi. You got a kitten in there?
You promise not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
So basically you adopt this cat,
See? She's all
and you can
alone.
come by and feed it,
All alone?
eventually name it,
See, the other day when it rained, the car ran over
and then
the
later
house.
on there's a quest where you have to find it because it runs away.
My big sister saw it. She said it was a big black car.
It's simple by today's standards. Like,
She said it was really scary.
modern games have
And then me
more
and
complex
Chris
side
were
missions and
about
everything, but this sort of introduced it to the gaming world of just having a fully 3D world with all these NPCs that have their own voices, their own personality, their own
So you going to
routine that they do through the day.
Yeah,
So it was pretty experimental at the time.
like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
Kitty don't look so good. Think she's hungry?
Wait a second.
Okay.
So I can pick what food I give the cat. Obviously a cat would like dried fish.
Do this.
More than that
So it's
tofu.
easy to eat.
Wow, she's eating.
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
It's so sad. Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamagashi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast.
It's funny because Ryo has that band-aid on his face even in the third game.
Now he stays home
Even
all
though it's
day.
been like months since he got the whatever
Always stop by to visit him.
like wound on his
Yeah,
face.
It's close by there.
But I guess that's just his signature
Megumi,
look to
you
have
need
a
to be careful
band-aid on
around
his
cars,
cheek.
too.
Yes.
Well, I've got to go now.
But wait, we gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise? Bye bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dio. And we'll make sure to play a little bit of Shenmue 2 as well. Talk to these ladies.
Mishima-san,
Oh, hello, Ryo.
that day of the incident, did you see some men dressed in black suits?
Black suits? No, I didn't see them.
Well, did you happen to notice anything unusual?
Oh, nothing worth mentioning.
I'm looking for anything at all. Is there anything you remember?
I'm sorry, Ryo. The weather was awful, so I stayed inside all day. Did you ask Sumiya-san? She knows about everything that occurs in this neighborhood.
Is that so?
Alright, real quick. Let's see. Oh, very nice. Looks like you can switch over to Japanese while you're playing, so that's a really nice feature.
あの、
あら、りょうちゃん。
So there we go, now we're in
近
Japanese.
藤さん、事件の日、黒い服の男を見ませんでしたか？
事件の日？雷が
I might even try to play the game in this language because I'm so used to playing it in English. This will be more of a fresh experience. So I might do that after this live stream. Just restart the game and play it fully in Japanese. Might be interesting. So anyways, tells you where to go now. But unlike a lot of games, modern games, it doesn't point you to where you gotta go. You have to look around. You can actually read signs and stuff to figure out where you are, and you have to walk up to actual maps to figure out where you're supposed to go. It seems like the bloom effect keeps getting re-enabled. Yeah. See, now it seems like it's off. And it seems like when you get in a conversation or something, it turns back on. Very strange. So that's one thing I should look out for once I patch the game. See if that bloom effect does that thing where it re-enables. Oh, there she is. Although to be honest, I don't mind that bloom effect so much. It's pretty subtle. So I might just leave it on anyways. Okay. The bloom effect is most noticeable at night when you look at like a neon sign. It looks more like it's glowing. Yamagi-san. Yamagi-san, where is Yamagi-san? I thought he was in this area. Yeah, you can actually like knock on all the doors, but no one ever seems to answer. So it's kind of pointless. But that guy was in this yard. Might be a different area. I can't remember. But yeah, the nice thing is you can look around with the right analog stick now. On the Dreamcast version, since there was only a single analog stick, you would be forced to move with the D-pad and then look around with the left analog stick, so it was a bit awkward. But yeah, oh, who's this guy? Oh, no, no, no. I'm busy today. It looks like the bloom turned back on. Yeah, the bloom is definitely re-enabling itself. So here's another one of the side quests. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy tied to it. Yeah, you can see how this kid's shirt is kind of glowing. Yeah, I see it. You turn it off, See there, it's on. It looks, he's glowing. And then, now it's off again. Yeah, see, it's a lot more dull with it off. Let's see if it re-enables after I move on a bit.
Yo! 今、いいか？ああ、もう大丈夫なのか？ああ。それより、あの日、黒い服の男を見なかったな。黒い服か。そうか。
I see. So I think that guy is over here. Yeah, I think it's this guy. Oh. Crazy controls. I actually like using the D-pad for movement. It's a bit more precise for this game. So yeah, as you can see, you gotta actually read the name things to find people. It's you, Dio.
腰の方はもういいんですか？
ああ、かなり良くなったが、なぜ
車にはねられそうになったって近所で聞きました。
めぐみちゃん、すみやさん。しかし、とんでもないやつじゃった。
Dude's face looks fucked up.
その時のことを聞かせてください。
うん。桜ヶ丘公園の角を猛スピードで黒い車が走ってきての、ドブ板の方へ走っていったのだ。
黒い車、ナンバーとかは？
何しろあの雪じゃったからな。核にも転んでしまってそれどころではなかった。
そうですか。山岸さん。
おお、りょうくんか。
腰の具合はいいようですね。
ああ、おかげ。
Okay. Let's go ahead and turn the English back on. I forget what text mode is. That's where there's subtitles on everything? Ah, yes. So, like, when you look at stuff, I think it'll show subtitles. So now the bloom is staying off, so... Interesting. Okay, I gotta find the house this lady's looking for. So you basically have to look. I believe it's Yamamoto. I thought it was over on this side. Iwata. It's like the former Nintendo president. Or vice president, whatever he was. Iwata-san. Hondo. This one? Gotta help the old lady who can't read the signs. She needs her glasses. So you can see they redid the text. Oh. Yeah, see? Now the bloom is back on. I think when you go into the notebook, it re-enables the bloom. So let's just test this. So now it's off. Let's open up the open up the notebook. Yep, so that's what activates it. Every time you open the notebook, it re-enables the bloom. So that is pretty annoying. So that's one thing we'll have to check once we install the patch. Not seen the cutscene glitch yet. Fortunately, I do like how the bloom looks, so I'd probably leave it on anyways, but that is pretty annoying that a feature in the game like that is broken. Where's this damn Yamato house? I thought it was near the park. Ito. Do. Kojima. It's gonna be nighttime soon though. Oh yeah, here's the map. This should show you. Yamamoto, it's right there. How did I not see that? Oh, I see, because there was two doors next to each other. Right, let's go get that lady. She is at the park. Oh, it's the other way. Footstep sound almost sounds a little different than the Dreamcast version. Oh, sound's glitching out. Yep, I can't hear the sound. So yeah, this game definitely has some glitches. Alright. So we've gotten our first couple of glitches. Let's go ahead and save. And we're gonna quit. Let's go ahead and install the update and restart the game. Although I wonder if switching the language in the middle of the game somehow triggers that sound glitch I just experienced. That's pretty pathetic though, that something I can find in like, 30 minutes of playing is something the development team couldn't figure out. Alright, so now we're fully patched. Let's try, so it seems the menus are a lot faster after you patch it. So let's turn the bloom off. Yeah, it seems like when you hit yes, it instantly backs out. Before the patch, it would like lag a bit. So, okay, so we can see the sky isn't quite as bright looking. Let's try opening this up. Oh, see? So that glitch is still in even after you patch it. The bloom re-enables. And then it disables again. And then it re-enables again. So there's actually no way to play with the bloom off if you open up the notebook at all. It'll just get re-enabled every time. So yeah, that's a pretty pathetic glitch there. Listen to that. Still no audio. Wait, is it because I enabled text mode? Hold on. Might as well enable that since it doesn't frickin' work anyways. Maybe that's what text mode does. Hold on. Oh yeah, voice off, so that's not actually a glitch. Whew. Okay, game mode is what I want. Okay, well luckily that's not a glitch, but that bloom lighting thing is definitely a real glitch. Woo, baby! What's up, Deus? Alright, I gotta get some food for the kitty. Actually, let's do a little more testing of this glitch. Okay, so let's see what happens if we play in the 4x3 mode. Just for shits and giggles, we'll turn everything off. So it's in low res mode. Bring up the... Oh, would you look at that? I don't think it's glitching out. Although the time of day just changed, so it's kind of hard to tell. Now let's try putting high res on. Yeah, it's hard to tell now because it's so dark. What do I got to do right now anyways? Oh yeah, I got to go to the next area. So here's kind of the bigger sections of the town or city. I don't know if it's a city or a town, but okay, so here's one of the night lights that should show off the bloom. Yeah, so okay, so the bloom's off. You open this up and it turns back on. See, the light's brighter. So is Jared still alphaing? I guess you would call it. Not really. His channel's pretty boring right now, to be honest. Okay, so let's try one more thing. Okay, so yeah, even in the lower res mode, the bloom just re-enables every time. So we might as well just keep this all on because it's completely broken. Oh, here's Tom. Let's go talk to Tom.
Tom.
Hi, Dio.
Hi, Dio.
I heard about your father. I'm sorry. Have one of
I'm
my special
sorry.
dogs. It'll perk you up, I bet.
Thanks. I'll have one next time. Anyway, on that day, did anything unusual happen?
No, nothing.
I see. Well, if you remember anything, let me know.
Sure thing, I will.
Tom.
Hey, Dio, keep your chin up,
Hey,
okay?
Dio.
Try my homemade pickles. They're guaranteed to make you happy.
Uh-huh. I'll drop by later.
I'll give you a homemade pickle. I'll give Noriko here a homemade pickle.
Noriko.
What's up?
Fresh grown pickle.
That day,
Naturally
did you see a
grown.
black car?
The day of the incident? No, I didn't see it. After all, the weather was bad, and it was freezing cold, wasn't it? I was at home all day and didn't leave.
I see. Eddie,
What?
on that day when it snowed, did you see a black car?
I'm like holding up traffic here with this bike guy.
car that passes through here?
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I might have heard something about it yesterday.
who was talking about that car?
I don't remember.
It's like pissing off that guy behind me who wants to just go home from work.
Shop.
Oh,
Yeah, I do like that bloom lighting effect. It gives all the nighttime lights a nice glow to them. So it's lucky that this glitch leaves on the effect that I don't mind, but it's still stupid that it's even a glitch to begin with. Alright. So here's another thing that I heard is glitched out, and this is this arcade game over here.
Excite QTE. One
Supposedly
play,
it
one
doesn't
review.
work right. Let's
I'll
give it a
it
try.
once.
Although I have patched the game, so it might be working properly now. Okay, yes, it's working fine right now. I always found this mini game really boring though. It's just like there's nothing going on screen. It's just a button prompt. It would be cooler if there was an actual graphic on the screen. Let's just skip past that. Just fail out of it. Okay.
Man, you're pretty good.
No, I'm not.
Good.
See, even he said it. I fucking failed on purpose. Let's play some Space Harrier.
Space Harrier, 100 yen a game. I'll try it.
We'll try it once. Exact same game as in Yakuza 0, and I think another Yakuza as well. To be this good takes ages.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Although the version in Yakuza is a little better because they allow you to customize the visuals and the controls a little bit.
Get ready.
Whereas this version, you just have to play it in the default form. Oh man, I'm already dying. Twice. Ah.
Get ready.
Yeah, it seems to work fine. Sorry, out of rank. The loading is very fast, obviously. Play some Hang On.
Hang on. 100 yen a game. Guess I'll try it.
I got the Genesis collection. Oh yeah, I got that as well. You mean this new one? Or you mean the old one for PS3 and 360? But yeah, I got this one as well. Actually, the people who developed this game are the ones that ported this game, Shenmue, as well. D3T, I believe they're called. And ironically, or not ironically,
one game,
the Genesis collection had a bunch of glitches, and this one has a bunch of glitches. So, not the best track record for a developer. Luckily, I've not seen any of the supposed cutscene glitches in this game, but I'm sure they're going to pop up at some point. Man, I remember playing this game at my childhood public swimming pool. The lobby of my swimming pool had 2 or 3 arcade games in it. It had this game, Hang On. It had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, which was really popular back then. And then it had another game as well, but I forget which one it was. But yeah, I remember being amazed by this, mostly because you actually sat on the motorcycle, and these graphics looked pretty impressive at the time. Because back then I was still used to, you know, NES-style sprites, and playing a game like this with big 16-bit sprites was really quite impressive. Oh yeah, the Sega Genesis collection is pretty good now. They've patched it to fix some of the sound glitches. So yeah, it's a lot better now. I much prefer Road Rash to this game, but this game was decent back in the day when it came out, especially having that actual motorcycle that you sit down on. But playing it with just a controller is kind of less exciting. Road Rash is more fun because you can punch the other riders. Punch and kick and beat them with weapons. Whoa! Are those fucking Marlboro? I feel like they had Marlboro advertisement. Whoa! I remember that explosion always looked awesome too. Yeah, having the actual sit-down motorcycle makes it more immersive. That's what made arcade games cool back in the day, is when you had those cabinet with the more interactive elements to them. Especially like Afterburner. There was a helicopter game I remember back in the day where you actually sit in a helicopter like cockpit and use a big stick. I forget. Let's just quit out of that. Okay, so the arcade game works fine. Gotta drink a cola. So no Coca-Cola in this version. In the original Japanese release, they had the actual Coca-Cola brand stuff. And they had like Fanta instead of Fruta. And then this Jet Soda was actually Sprite in the Japanese version. I like grape soda. Okay. Gotta love that face he makes. Ah, good.
Ah, good.
Still remember all the frickin' lines from this game. Better than Futa soda. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back home. Usually there's a drunk guy wandering around. Let's see if I can find him. I always found him funny. There he is. My man. With his nice zigzag pattern. It's funny to talk to him too.
Are you alright?
I'm just fine and dandy.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Maybe I'll go to Nana's place today.
That guy's drunk too.
Wait, woman. Maybe I'll go to Nana's place.
Okay, now he's repeating himself. Let's talk to this drunk dude.
Aoi-san?
What's up?
It's funny because only that one guy sounds drunk, even though this guy's stumbling around too.
Yo, but I got some things I gotta do now.
Is that so? Well,
I got some
yeah.
things I gotta do, like wander home drunk. They must have motion captured that drunk walk there. I wonder if the developers actually got drunk and then tried to walk around. Oh, gotta talk to my hottie here, Nozomi.
Nozomi.
Ryo, have things settled down for you any?
Yeah.
If there's anything I can
People
do,
can hold
be
their
sure
shit
to
better
let me
than
know.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stumbling around, but his speech isn't
Did
slurred
you
at
happen
all.
to see a black car that day?
A black car?
Yeah, it wasn't the kind of car usually seen around here.
You know, a car like that splashed mud on me when it sped past.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see who was in the car?
No, I didn't. It was too fast. But I heard a rumor that Tom had an argument with the people in the car.
Do you mean Tom at the hot dog truck?
Yeah. Why are you asking about that car?
Gotta love that schoolgirl skirt that she's wearing
Hmm?
Cheer up, will ya?
Yeah. See
with
ya.
the turtleneck. I always had a crush on Nozomi as a kid. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back. Actually, maybe I should talk to Tom while I got some time left in the day. You know who else holds their shit down? Jared. Although he never explains what holding your shit down actually means.
Tom. Hey, Ryo!
Didn't I already talk to him about the
Tell
car
me about
though?
those men in the black car.
What?
Nozomi told me you had words with the guys driving the black car.
No, I don't remember.
They might have been the ones who murdered my father.
Your father?
Please.
Your
try to think.
father?
Right, man. I'll try.
Right, man.
Those guys in the black car, what were they like?
I saw a guy wearing this weird coat.
What kind of coat?
It was a deep
I would gladly
green,
kick his ass.
maybe
Like, literally.
velvet or
I would pay to
silk,
see that.
like something Chinese.
In a self-defense
That's
situation.
Wendy. What happened?
They almost hit one of my customers, so I gave them a piece of my mind. But that man, he gave me this glare.
That man.
I ain't never seen such a cold stare, man.
Do you remember anything else?
No. Try asking Chinese people about Chinese.
Do you know any Chinese?
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
See that travel agency over there? They get some Chinese customers. I'll ask around for you too, man. Come by later.
Thanks, man.
Sure.
That place is probably closed because it's like 10 p.m. Yeah, this closes at 20 hours. That's like... Well, that's like 9 p.m., I think. 10 p.m. Oh. Keep getting notifications on my phone. Alright, so now I can just head back. Actually, one more thing. Gotta buy some food for the kitty if this store is open. Yeah, this store is like 24-hour store. Tomato. Convenience. Where is the dried fish? Oh, we gotta get the milk. Kitties love milk and shit.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Come again, yo.
Well, you have to buy certain items in order to get the raffle. So let's just buy one of these chips so we can try the raffle. I played this game to death back in the day on my Dreamcast, so I tried to do everything. I was never able to win both of the Sega Saturn games.
Draw a ticket, please.
Can I have a free PSN code, please, for the game, please? What? I don't have any codes. Why would you think I would?
Especially since you bought merchandise.
Hell, I can barely afford the games I buy. I can usually only afford like 1 or 2 games a month. At least new releases. If it's an older game that's like $20, I can definitely buy more than 1 or 2. Yeah, I don't know where you got the idea I was giving away codes, but nope, I'm not. What the fuck is this guy doing? God damn, there's so many drunks in this town. He's like fucking passed out. Alright. Ryo is sick of dealing with all these drunks, so he's gonna go home. I'm gonna hit the end of my timer anyways, and it's gonna automatically warp me back home, probably. Game is definitely a bit dark at night. You can turn the contrast up. Let's try just 15%. Yeah, see, that's a little better. Whoa, now it seems darker again. So yeah, so far we've seen one confirmed glitch, and that is the bloom lighting. Even if you disable it, as soon as you open the notebook, it re-enables it. Turn the contrast up a little more. Let's try like 50%. Okay, that's a little better. Still seems pretty dark though. Let's try 100%. Yeah, I mean that's a little better. Alright, so let's head back in. You two got a budget, but working for what you got, you appreciate it. Yeah. 80s man. All alcohol fueled. Okay, I just you was because you're on live. Well, I'm not that big of a YouTuber. If I was making money on here, I would definitely give back to people, but yeah, I really am not that big of a YouTuber to be able to give stuff away. I would like to be, but yeah, it just hasn't happened yet. Alright, there we go. And you can see his watch is Sega brand. in the original release, it was actually a Timex watch, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. Train my leg moves, how about? Oh wait, gotta do no, just leg moves in general. Okay, so we're gonna sleep. You could always do karaoke. Use the company trademark. I guess I could. I can sort of sing. I can sing better than Gorgeous George, which isn't saying much. Alright, so I think we can stop this game for now. Let's switch over and play some Shenmue 2. Huh, Shenmue 2 is still installing. That's strange. I guess because I paused it. It'll probably install pretty fast though. Maybe not. 5 minutes. I guess we'll make this less boring while you wait. Play some Curse of the Moon. Woohoo! Bit of a diversion here. So has Fatty been found hanging in the Banks house yet? I don't know. I want to see the footage of him moving out. Hopefully there's some plumbers or something that are gonna capture that. Alright, let's play some Bloodstain for a little bit until Shenmue 2 installs. Castlevania style shit. Yes, God bless the plumbers and their due diligence with keeping the fat one on his toes. And keeping the fat one in his shitty poverty soccer mom van. Up all night looking for hidden plumbers in the woods. Oh. I much prefer playing this on my Nintendo Switch. It's more appropriate when you play a portable. I don't know why that is. Just seems more fitting. Sadly, that ain't even a joke. Yep. Goddamn rats. Rats and ghosts and shit. Yay, health. Oh. Hey, that wasn't fair. Alright, we're just about ready, so take a look here. I got a couple private messages here. Ah, from a girl. Dat girl. Okay. Start application without downloading update. That's how we roll, baby. We're freaks. We don't play no updates. So let's see how Shenmue 2 is with no patch applied. Let's find out if it has that same glitch with the bloom lighting. I bet money Jared can't say he has the same thing going on. Yeah, unfortunately I can't brag too much about talking to women because I've gone through... I've probably gone through like 5 to 8 women in the past 2 months that I've been talking to that just fall through. But they at least talk to me and I don't have to like beg them to talk to me. A lot of the times they approach me. So I don't think Jared can say the same. Alright, so let's just start it up right away. Oh nice, so you can carry over your Shenmue 1 data, but I'm not going to do that right now. You'll find someone, thanks, hopefully. When the time is right. Yeah, he did do that one video. So, as you can see in Shenmue 2, the cutscenes are letterbox top and bottom and side to side. Because the original Shenmue 2 was 4:3, but they letterboxed to make it look cinematic. But I think they should have just zoomed in so it fills the screen. I don't understand why they made it like this. Seems like it would be something really easy to implement. And you can still change the color style, like the Xbox version of Shenmue 2. See, I'm toggling between those. Oh man, my throat feels really dry right now. Maybe because I'm just talking a lot. Trust me, I found my freak, and that is unique. Alright, man, right on. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the right one. Although I'm not that picky, to be honest. I find women to be pretty picky. I just want someone who's hot and nice. That's all I ask, hot and nice. And not crazy, like maybe 25% crazy. That's all I ask. Alright, so we're in a bit of spoiler territory here, since we haven't even beaten the first game. I've beaten it, but people out there watching might not have, but I just want you guys to see what both games look like. And we've been streaming for an hour and a half almost.
This is where Li Shao Tao is?
So we're not going to play this one for very long.
First, I need to find one's eye.
Because I need to go to bed pretty soon, actually. I've been sleeping a lot earlier. Oh, and then the controls are reversed again. I like this the other way. No! There.
Traveler.
Go for your quality over quantity. Yeah, I would like just one quality woman, but a lot of them will come on very strong with me.
It's a song we
They're
should
like,
to travel.
hell, I've had them like, oh yeah, I want to meet up. Like, okay,
Put some money.
cool. And
It'll
then
bring
we
good luck.
talk a little more, and then I get to asking about meeting up, and they just disappear. So they're either scared to, or they were fake all along, or they're just not that interested in me. I don't know what it is, but it's hard to seal the deal.
I'm looking for a place called One's Eye.
A lot of them just want to fuck around, I think.
Is that
Or they just want that ego boost to feel like there's a guy that will meet up with them, but they won't actually want to go through with it. I'm not sure, but I've been trying to not worry about it as much anymore. Because it's not worth my time, honestly. My time and energy.
Welcome to Hong Kong. Looking for fun? Do you need a guide?
Are you a lone boy? You need a place to stay?
Need a tour? It'll be cheap.
People stab people nowadays. Yeah, they do. I mean, that's what I think it is too. Kind of just fear of actually making these online dating encounters real life.
Someone just took a picture of you.
Huh?
It's emotional delusion. Let them weed themselves out. Yeah, that's a good point.
You don't have to buy it.
Okay.
Be careful. Not all people are nice in Hong Kong.
I understand.
If you need a place to stay, try that free.
Oh yeah, these two people. Rio helped them out on the boat ride, but that was a chapter of the game they cut out. So to actually see what happened on the boat between these people, you'd have to read a comic book that they released. It's kind of interesting detail. Oh man, my throat is kind of sore. I hope I'm not getting sick.
Hazuki-san, you were heading for One's Eye, right?
Yes. Which way is it to One's Eye?
One's Eye? Go through the gate, take a right, and keep going to get to One's Eye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, let's see if that glitches. Because I can see this map thing is kind of bloom light. So let's try disabling bloom. So you can see that map sign is not glowing as much. So let's open the... Oh! I didn't mean to use it. No, I don't want to buy...
Maybe later.
Move away from it. Okay. Yep, see the bloom lighting re-enabled as soon as I open the notebook. So that's definitely a glitch that's in both games. Anyways, let's just try high-res render off and 4x3. So here's kind of how the Xbox and Dreamcast version looked a little bit, minus the fact that the bloom lighting is still on, which Dreamcast didn't have. But yeah, so this is Shenmue 2. Let's just walk a little farther and then we'll probably call it quits for tonight. Let's do a little bit more here, this scene.
What?
But yeah, as you can see, the cutscenes are really tiny now. It's kind of annoying.
Too bad, fella. Thanks for the money.
Just fucking boist.
What do you want, boy? You look pretty strong. How about a game?
I'm looking for someone.
If you can beat him, I'll help you out.
Alright.
Really?
$100 a bet. How about it?
We'll give it a try.
Yeah. Alright, that's a spirit. You're Japanese, aren't you? What's your name?
Yo Hazuki.
Yo Hazuki, eh? Okay, let's go. Here's our powerful challenger, the samurai boy from Japan. Yo Hazuki! Who's he fighting against? The Mexican villain wrestler who stains the mats with blood. Jimenez Garcia!
Come on, amigo!
Why is there a Hispanic dude in fucking China?
Ah, you wish you did.
I'll say fight, and then you begin. Here we go. Ready, in? Fight!
Oh, I didn't even know what the button was.
Too bad. Come back again.
You fucker, I didn't even know which button I was supposed to hit. God damn it. Screw it.
Watch where you're going, you punk!
That goes for you too, barging into people like that.
You must be Japanese.
Yes.
Watch out!
Boondock Saints 2, a Mexican on an Irish ship.
One's eye.
Huh?
One's eye.
I thought they were going to make a Boondock Saints 3, but I can't remember if that was really happening or not.
Hey, what's your name?
Yo.
Yo, I'm Joy. You better watch out. There's lots of thieves here.
Oh, they're working on it? Yeah, I knew I remembered they were working on it. Alright, so the high res back on, 16:9 back on. There we are, much better. Also, let's both these games seem kind of dark. Whoa. Holy crap, that's really bright. Holy shit. Maybe we don't need it that bright. Let's try like 25. Yeah, that's a little more reasonable. Because I noticed in this area it looks kind of dark. It still kind of does, but... Yes, yes. So, I guess that's probably good for showing off this game. I think there's another little scene in this area. You can see it's got the Xbox version water, where it looks a bit more ripply, textured. Yeah, this looks nice as far as like crisp, like a crisp image, but this game has aged quite a bit. It's just very simplistic looking environments nowadays, and it's like that city background looks very simplistic now, but back in the day this was amazing to have a big open 3D world like this. Take it easy, amigo. But yeah, you can see it has the shadows on the buildings that kind of cast on the Rio. I hate saying Yo. You're supposed to say his name is Yo or Yo, but I just say Rio
I didn't do anything.
because I feel pretentious trying to say it the right way.
Hand over the kid if you
Look at that guy on the right. He looks like Liu Kang.
What are you going to do?
It's none of your business.
I don't think so.
Looks like he wants to get hurt.
I'm not the one who'll get hurt here.
One, now!
Run!
What the? Wait!
Aw, you got played, sucker.
I lost them. The Phoenix mirror's inside that bag.
Damn it. Alright, so anyways, that should be good for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It's an average port of the games, I would say, but it is unfortunate that it shipped with all these different glitches. But I'm sure they will patch it, but it kind of kills the collection value of this actual physical copy of the game. But yes, that is all for me for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. And I will have a game pickups video coming up probably early next month, because Dragon Quest XI comes out, I believe, the 4th. So I'm just going to wait till that's out so I can do a little bit bigger pickup video. So anyways, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace out.